Hey beer tubers! Welcome to another beer collabo review with Beer Tuba. I'm here joined with Jameson of Tantrum 777, and today we're going to be reviewing Alaskan Brewing's Barleywine. And the cool thing about this is that he's got the 2008, I got the 2009, so we're going to be comparing the difference between the two. I mean, even just a year off, it could actually quite a bit, change the beer. So let's go ahead and open it up, and we'll show you how it is. Both of us have similar glasses here. Mine's the Delirium one, so it's a bit smaller, but it's a similar kind of conical shape here. Yeah, check the aroma. Ooh, nice, man. I
Wow.
think
I
that.
mean, wow, that is deep, deep, dark fruits, deep sweetness, a lot of stuff going on.
Mhm.
Mostly sweet notes, but a lot of complex sweet notes there.
Yeah, I'm getting like this chocolatey kind of texture, if you will, that I'm kind of sensing with my nose, and some like darker grapes kind of smell along with it as well.
It's also got like this deep, like brown sugar, toffee kind of sweetness as well. Caramel, like
Hmm.
a lot of different sweet notes in there, backed
Definitely.
up by that purple grape kind of thing going on. I gotta say, it's 10.4% ABV. This is incredibly well masked,
Oh
just on the
yeah.
nose. I can't smell any alcohol whatsoever.
Yeah,
Let's taste it. Cheers.
definitely. Come by.
Come by.
Mm-mm. Mm. Wow.
That's good, man.
Oh
That's
yeah.
very good.
Well, should I just start with mine since mine's the younger one, 2009?
Sure.
Mm. So yeah, this the 2009 Alaskan barley wine, like right off, and there's like quite a bit of carbonation, that hits your tongue, and then it suddenly just wafts you with this immense amount of flavor. Like we talked about, like first thing I get is the darker grapes, like that kind of sweetness, backed up with the caramel, backed up with some of the toffee-like characters, and just like the aroma foretold, that it really had that chocolatey kind of texture that just slid along the tongue, and and also like after the second sip, I noticed it's like, wow, that's really smooth. I mean, it's funny because the carbonation hits you right off the bat, but it's
Yeah,
like, wow,
no
this thing
doubt.
is smooth.
Yeah, you really covered it for me there. Basically, yeah, what
Mm,
I get is the same as you. First up, just this nice grape flavor,
mm,
like this really sweet, um, like just like those purple grapes that we were talking about earlier. Um, Secondly, it's really got that toffee caramel thing going on there. Carbonation is really nice, really stylistically correct, I think. Um,
mm.
Mouthfeel is kind of just medium heavy, just like a touch over medium. Um, and it finishes kind of dry, which is
Yeah.
kind of amazing for such a sweet beer. Like it smells sweet, it tastes sweet, but the finish is dry, which indicates really a very well brewed beer.
Yeah. Well, I'm noticing it. Like the more sips I'm getting, I'm definitely getting that dryness, and that is due to all the hops that's involved with the barley wine. But like at first, like I was just like so overwhelmed with the sweetness. I'm like, wow, this is awesome, righteous. And then yeah, but yeah, just like you said, there's dryness at the end, which makes it really pleasant, giving it a red wine kind of character to it.
The dryness really helps out the beer. I mean, some barley wines are way too cloying and too sweet, but
Yeah.
this is not that at all. I mean, this is aged really beautifully, and Honestly, it makes me think that this is an American barley wine because it is got that kind of bitter hop backbone.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, you're definitely right because I've had some barley wines, which I even do like some of the really sweet ones. But after a while, it's like you're just like constantly pushed down with all the sweetness and caramel, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get cavities, kind of thing. But
Yeah.
with this, it's like it gives you a nice balance. It's like here's some sweetness, okay, we're gonna back it up with some dryness. Here's some sweetness, back it up with dryness, and it kind of gives this nice balancing act in that way, and it's a really enjoyable barley wine. But I'll say though that as I'm drinking more and more, I'm starting to feel the 10.4% for sure.
For sure, yeah. I can totally get what you're talking about because some beers, after I drink them, I totally want to brush my teeth. So, even though we talked about like those dark uh, grape notes, I do get as well a little bit of prune and a little bit of fig in there as well. You know,
Hmm.
they're 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 there as well. I think that the dark grape is the best way to describe it, but I think that
Yep.
those other notes are there in the background too.
The cool thing is, at least in California right now, you could buy this Alaskan barley wine, the 2009, for I think it was like $7 or $8. And I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, it's kind of cool. Alaskan has been selling a lot of their beers that are already aged, like they did with the smoked porter. And then they release it, at least at Whole Foods, they do. And, it's for a good price. So you get to try it out without having to, cellar it and making sure that it's in a nice temperate room. So yeah, it's a pretty good deal, I think, for the price, especially.
Really, I have to give this an A. I think that this is a very good example of a barley wine and one of the best barley wines that I've actually had. And I know Alaskan Brewery is not uh, held up to the same standard as, like, say, Stone or Deschutes or some of those other famous breweries, but really, this beer I think really has that high standard right there. Uh, Witten, what do you think of it?
Well, I'm not one to say the same ratings as other people, because in collaborations it seems like everyone just says the same ratings. But I'm gonna have to agree with you. It's just a straight up A. And my reasoning is very much like yours. You did mention before that even it being at room temperature, you're still getting the same experiences, same flavors and tastes as we described before. And not only that, we're still not getting any of the booze while it being in room temperature. And that's quite an amazing thing. And just considering the balance of it, not only that, the balancing act of it, how it starts off sweet, it has a nice middle, has nice texture to it, and then how it ends dry, and you just keep wanting to just go back more and just keep balancing the sweetness and the dryness. I just think it's just an excellent one. I would not give it anything less than an A or anything more. I think just A is just like a solid, fair rating of this beer.
I've still not gotten any alcohol out of this beer, so that is a great point. Um,
Mhm.
it's great to do this review with you, Witten. It was a lot of fun, and I hope we can
Yeah,
do some
man.
more later on. But man, I'm gonna have to say cheers, and we're gonna have to sign out and see you on the next beer review, guys.
All
Cheers.
right. Cheers.